This week in Southeast Asia, a mayor with no real identity. China jamming Philippine military communications. Scam centres busted in Myanmar and Cambodia. A mosque blast in Jakarta. And China pushing beyond the first island chain. This is your ASEAN Weekly Recap. Everything you need to know in just a few minutes. We begin in the Philippines, where former Bamban Mayor Alice Guo has become the centre of one of the biggest political scandals in years. According to CNA, Guo used a fake Filipino identity, with no birth records, no school history, and no trace of her early life until she suddenly appeared as an adult and entered politics. Right under her jurisdiction, authorities found a Chinese-linked scam hub where trafficked workers were forced into online fraud, torture threats, and 16-hour scam shifts. Investigators now believe Guo did not act alone, and that her political office may have helped shield the operation. Her conviction this week has sparked national outrage, raising questions about foreign infiltration, local corruption, and how a fake identity made it all the way into public office. For many Filipinos, the case is not just a scandal, it's a warning about how deeply criminal networks have penetrated the system. In Manila, the flood control scandal continues to anger communities, as new evidence suggests officials may have misused funds meant to protect vulnerable districts. Residents say flooding has grown worse, not better, fueling demands for transparency and accountability in a country hit by storms every year. Tensions escalated at sea as China jammed Philippine military communications during operations in the West Philippine Sea. Defense analysts tell CNA the jamming was detected near Ayungin Shoal, marking a serious escalation in China's use of non-kinetic warfare. Disrupting military communications threatens surveillance, rescue coordination, and Coast Guard operations, raising alarms in Manila. China also pushed beyond the first island chain, deploying naval and surveillance assets deep into the Pacific. Analysts say this marks Beijing's growing confidence as it steps into true blue water naval operations. For ASEAN, this move means more naval encounters, more surveillance overlap, and a more crowded, unpredictable Pacific. In Cambodia, authorities raided a major scam hub used for forced labour, crypto fraud, and romance scams targeting victims around the region. Rescued workers reported passport seizures, beatings, and 14-hour scam shifts. Experts warn Cambodia remains a hotspot for foreign-run scam networks that continue to evolve faster than regional enforcement. Across the border, Myanmar launched a major raid in Shui Koko, arresting nearly 350 people and seizing thousands of mobile phones. CNA reports these scam cities are part of a multi-billion-dollar criminal ecosystem spanning Myanmar, Cambodia, Laos, China, and now the Philippines. The same networks operating in Myanmar are believed to have indirect ties to the scam operations linked to Alice Guo, showing how interconnected these criminal groups really are. In Indonesia, authorities are investigating a mosque explosion that triggered fears of extremist activity in Jakarta. Security forces are working to confirm whether the blast was intentional, while urging the public to remain calm as the investigation continues. Maintaining internal stability remains a top priority for Southeast Asia's largest Muslim-majority nation. All of these stories point to a region under mounting pressure, from political infiltration to military jamming to scam empires stretching across multiple borders. ASEAN is facing challenges on every front. The region wants economic growth, digital expansion, and long-term stability. But it also grapples with foreign interference, criminal syndicates, corruption, and rising geopolitical tensions. The bigger question now is whether ASEAN countries can coordinate more closely, or whether each nation will be forced to confront these threats alone, risking being overwhelmed one by one. This has been your ASEAN Weekly Recap, from Alice Guo's downfall in the Philippines, to scam centre crackdowns in Myanmar and Cambodia, to rising tensions from Jakarta to the West Philippine Sea. More ASEAN updates coming daily. Appreciate you watching. Drop a like and sub if you want more content like this.